it's Michelle from Scrap Secrets, and I'm here with another Sketch Sunday video. I believe this is Sketch Sunday number 11, if I'm counting correctly. And the inspiration sketch today comes from the My Favorite Things blog, again, and it's under their I Love Getting Sketchy banner. And here is the sketch. There. I'll post a link to it below in the more information section. If you guys do participate in that, if you win, it's $15, and then if you use My Favorite Things stamps, you also get an additional $5. So $20 to My Favorite Things is a great deal because you can buy a lot of stuff from them. I wanted to use the stamps for two reasons. One, because I bought a ton of stuff from them and I haven't really used them. And two, I wanted to enter their challenge. I made a card for it last week, but I never uploaded it. Silly me. So I decided that I wanted to do it again this week. So a lot of the sketches probably will be coming from there in the next couple of Sketch Sunday videos, hopefully, so that I can use up some of the stamps that I've done some of my sketches for, and maybe I can just alter them a little bit. If you watched the video before this, you'll know what I'm talking about. So, before I show you the card that I created, because I already did it, because it was getting really late on Sunday night, and I have to go back to work tomorrow after a week vacation, so I should be getting to bed sometime soon. I will show you the papers that I used, and they mainly came from Heidi Swapp, and this is from the Favorite Things paper 6x6 paper pad. I've been using this a lot lately. I haven't typically been using 6x6 paper pads, but I'm finding that I really, really love this one, and maybe it's going to be my inspiration for using them in the future, because I have a ton of them over in my shelving unit, which eventually you guys will see once I clean up my room. Anyway, I'm going to show you the papers that I actually used this time. I used two Studio G ones, and those are from those $1 or $1.50 bins at Michael's. And I used this pink and white chevron and this pink for paper piecing, which I've been loving doing lately, especially with these My Favorite Things stamps. They lend themselves very nicely to that. And then these two pieces, the teal and white polka dots and the teal and white stripes, they both came from the Heidi Swapp stack. So as you saw in the sketch, there was a banner, there was a circle, there was a couple different layers to it, and this is what I came up with. It's not exactly like the sketch, but it's kind of close. You have the banner piece, you have the two different layers, and then I put another background piece in there, and instead of a circle, I put the little heart there. So the first thing that I did was I cut down the stripe piece to, I think it's an inch and a half by 5 inches, because this is a 5x7 pre-made card base. And then I took this chevron paper. This was 6x6, so I cut it down so that it was an inch smaller than the card base. So the card base is 5x7, so I cut it down to 4x6, and since the one side was already 6, just cut the one side down to 4 inches. And that left me with this 2-inch piece here. And then the next thing that I did was I cut down the polka dot piece. I cut this down to 3x4. I wanted to make it like a journaling card. And then I used a little bit of the leftovers to kind of create a banner here. Just put a slit up the middle of the piece and then cut in from both sides to create this banner here. I took my corner chomper and rounded the corners of both the journaling card size piece and this piece of paper here, the 4x6 chevron background. So it was 1/4 of an inch, and this is the We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper. This one does 1/4 inch and a 1/2 inch seam chomper. I stamped the girl onto this paper, and then I also stamped her onto this pink piece of Studio G paper. And this is what I'm really into doing lately, is paper piecing. So I stamped it, and then I cut her out, and then I used this Studio G black marker and went around the edges for her bow, her shoes, and her outfit. And then I went and colored in her skin, and I used the Pro markers that I've been loving lately, especially to do skin colors. And the two that I used are the Vanilla, which is the lighter color, and then the Saffron, which is the darker color for her skin, and then blended them all together. I also paper pieced her pants. I just took a piece of scrap blue cardstock that I had lying around on my desk. And then I used some, what color is this? Sunflower for her hair. Okay. So that was the piece then I glued all the pieces down together, and she was pretty much done. Then I colored in the bear with the Studio G brown pen. In hindsight, I probably would have used a lighter brown or like maybe a gray color for that, because if you notice, the eyes got kind of colored over. So what I did was I went back with a white Jelly Roll pen and dotted the whites of the eyes, and then put a little bit of black around it, and then put a little bit of blue in it, kind of to give it some dimension and to make it look like real eyes. And then I put the nose and the mouth back in. So that finished the little journaling card piece, and then I glued all the things down together. One of the last things I did before I put the pieces down were the teal ones. I took some Peacock Feathers Distress ink and took my little ink blending tool, the ones from Sukaneko, and just went around all the edges. You can probably see it on the polka dot one better than you can see it on the striped paper. So once all the pieces were glued down, I realized that that circle piece was missing. So what I did was I took my Martha Stewart punch. I have a heart border punch, and I took the chevron paper and just punched a bunch of hearts out for that, and then put them up against it, but it didn't look right. So I took some scrap red cardstock and did the same thing, and then glued the 3 hearts down there. For the sentiment down here, also comes from that same My Favorite Things stamp set, and I stamped it in Hero Arts Neon Ink Neon Pink. So that's it for the card. The interior is blank, so I thought this is really cute. I really like the paper piecing with the My Favorite Things stamp sets. If you guys haven't tried them, they're really, really good stamps. They're a great company too. I actually had an issue with the last shipment. It wasn't from them, it was from FedEx. FedEx totally crushed my box. They have amazing customer service, and I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I don't get any money from this. I'm endorsing them because I personally like their stamps, and I think that they are a great company, and they had great customer service. So if you guys are looking for a new company or looking for some stamps that are really, really adorable, check out My Favorite Things. I think that they have some of the coolest things. So hopefully I'm going to remember to take pictures of this and to enter it into their contest. And hopefully I will win something, if not this week, over the next couple weeks. So thank you guys so much for watching my Sketch Sunday videos. If you guys like it, give it a thumbs up so that way I know that you guys really do like it, and I will continue to do this series. If you don't, maybe I'll try something new. If you guys have any questions, comments, if you want to see me make something with stamps that I've bought, or dies or anything that I've bought and have shown in previous videos, let me know, and I will gladly make something for you guys. And thank you all for your comments and your likes and everything that you've sent me. So I really appreciate it, and I love hearing from you guys. So thanks for watching, and have a great week. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!